Hey guys, what's up? Itchlaw coming back to ya with another episode of Car Rides with Schlaw. I just realized I did that a little bit loud because it's 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 early right now. But anyways, um the brine is going very well. I think that I'm gonna have to continue to look into this brine thing because man, do I feel better with that salt. I must have been so salt deficient. I must have been crazily salt deficient. It's just crazy. And so reintroducing the salt into the body via brine has just been amazing. It's just been amazing. And my second theory, which I'm realizing now I may have forgot to do something. That's okay. That's okay. What was I going to say? My other theory is that it's possible my craving for ice cream wasn't really a craving for ice cream. Maybe it was just a craving for milk. And even my craving for cheese, I wonder if that is the source of it. Because it's interesting to think about, but it could be. It actually could have been that all along. So, interesting, to think about now that I'm here. Because I was drinking, and that was the thing. I may have left the milk in my room, which is tragic, but it only had a quarter of a half gallon left, so it's not the worst thing that could have happened, but still pretty disappointing nonetheless, especially coming from me. What was I just thinking about? More of the usual, how you basically get socially penalized for doing the better thing a lot of the time, or by, challenging the status quo. It's actually funny, like, how most people think. They just think, how am I going to make money? How am I going to make money? Oh, I'll do this. This is good. That's good. And then, like, I'll say, yeah, but real estate's kind of like a pretty sleazy thing to do. We don't need real estate agents. Accounting is like kind of a sleazy thing. We shouldn't need accountants. And then it blows their mind. A lot of times, though, maybe I'm saying this stuff from my vantage point, which is that I'd probably be able to figure out how to do the taxes properly. And a lot of people, maybe they can't. Maybe they just can't even figure out how to do their taxes or something. I didn't really think about that. But I try to, more and more, I try to remember that a lot of people have trouble figuring things out. But the AI could be changing that too, honestly. We're going to be very good timing today. Like I said, that brine is good. I almost feel like I need to start the day with a shot of brine. And we could do that experiment and see how that goes, but I'm telling you, I know it sounds crazy, but I think starting the day with a shot of brine would really be a good thing. It would really be a good idea to just start the day with a shot of brine. Because that's basically what I did today. I mean, I don't know if it's brine, but I'm just saying brine because I like how brine sounds. Like, it's like brine. But there's probably a specific classification for brine, and I'm not sure if I'm meeting that specification, so yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually brine. I'm just calling it brine. Pretty salty water. I think this is the second day in a row where I've like went to bed taking sips of brine, woke up taking sips of brine. I mean, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Sodium, it's a magical substance. And now regular water tastes kind of gross. I'm so serious. Like, I think I might have said this already on a previous episode or previous tangent, but it is gross. Regular water just tastes very gross. Should we try to do 45 miles per hour on this road? I'm pretty sure it's a 35 road, so it's like it's a little bit yeah, no, I can't, because there's somebody in front of me. If you're wondering why I say the 45 thing, it's because it's like the lowest speed and the highest gear. So I assume it's probably pretty close to the most ideal for fuel economy. But the problem is this road, it's 35. I could go 45 and a 35, but the main problem is it's a little bit windy, and I'm not too thrilled about that, so. But yeah, man, I mean, I just think so much of my problems, I mean, one of the things for lack of salt is like fatigue, confusion. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that is me. I can't believe I might have brought the milk into the kitchen and then forgot to put it in the fridge. Like, that's how crazy. I just think that's so crazy. But yeah, I guess I need to be less hard on life. I've been so hard on life. I'll always be hard on life because I still don't think it's fair. I think a lot of people need to be punished. Not me. Not me. But a lot of people, I want to see pretty severe punishments. I don't know. For their actions or for what they've done. Or what they do on a regular basis. I mean, anybody who it's logged that they go to fast food or anything like that should just immediately get taxed, and that money should be distributed to people like me so I can dump it into Apple and tech. No, I mean, I don't know, just that really is crazy to think about, though, like how that's the problem is it's sort of dark, but that's where elitism, it makes a little bit of sense to me. It's just that I don't necessarily endorse the current manifestation of that. I think it should be based on, but even still, it's difficult to quantify elitism and how much you need really. Because even for myself, it's like I could make the argument that like my lifestyle is not, it's expensive, but it's really not that expensive. Like buying all food from the grocery store, and it's carnivore, so it's all affordable things. It's nothing, the bougiest thing I would ever buy is ice cream, which is the highest value, probably most calorically dense dessert you can get that is also somewhat nutritionally intact. That is not a lot of money. Car-wise, I would kind of like a nicer car, but I'm honestly fine with a regular car. So even there, it's just like not really costing that much. Insurance isn't really that high. And then I don't need a doctor because, I don't know. But no, I mean, you would need a doctor. But the only thing I want is the tech. And I just think that's like, it's not really that crazy. I mean, if you think about it, somebody who spends $20 a week on eating out could instead be spent on a new phone every year, which $20 a week is not hard to hit. That's literally just $3 every day. And yeah, I mean, technically, maybe it's only 5 days a week, $4 5 days a week. I think a lot of people do that. I think there's a lot of people who do that. Not everybody, though, but, just something that we notice. It's just something that we notice, We notice a lot, but notice that a lot. So... yeah, we'll eventually need to start worrying about frostbite, because I remember in the winter, I wouldn't put the heat on because I like the cold. And I would have to get gloves and all this stuff, but my feet and my toes would actually be getting too cold. So that's kind of the bummer about liking the cold, is my body is happy, my brain is happy, but my toes and my fingers are not, because they would like to be a little bit warmer, and so just things to keep in mind, I guess. I wanted to get more wool stuff, but now I don't want to in wake of the iPhone, which is like, yeah, dude, really being responsible there. I know. What can I say? I don't know what I'm doing right now. But yeah, salt, brine heals a person, it makes a person happy, and it's all good. All good stuff, really. That's what brine is. It's all good. And there's nothing quite like brine. There's just nothing quite like brine. So I don't know what else needs to be said about that, but we are in love with brine. Brine is great. What is there to talk about? Sorry, I just had like 40 words in my mind all at once. I just got lost in a stream of consciousness. Yeah, but it's like, how much do you really need? And the funny thing is, I'm already kind of sufficient in terms of... So the whole like elitism thing, I honestly don't know. I mean, I guess elitism is infatuating to me because it's perfection, right? It's like a higher amount of people or something, It's more people What? What am I talking about? Elitism, it's people like reaching the fuller potential of a human. Idealistically, that's what it would be, at the expense of everybody else. And I think that's true and fair. I guess where I don't know how necessary it is when you have people who are richer than you can really execute anything substantial with. I don't know. I just don't know. You know, it's like once you get into like the hundreds of billions of dollars and stuff, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know what you could do with that. Or even like billionaires. I don't know. I guess it just doesn't make that much sense. Like, that's the root of it. It doesn't add up. I'm trying to think. What was I even getting at? It's just because somebody flashed me, and then I'm in my head, I just can't help but be like, what? Like, they were so far behind me, and they flashed me twice. Like, I have to speed up. And then they proceeded to just move around me. And, like, I just can't imagine what is going through people. Yeah, and here's another person doing the same thing. 2 flashes, and then proceeds to change lanes. I just don't understand. And then they're not going back, they're just staying in the lane that they changed in. So why? I don't know. I could never, I'll never be able to figure it out. It's just like 50 miles per hour is just the ultimate speed. It's such a good speed. It feels good. It does good. It's just all good. Like, even then I had went up to 55, but I don't like 55 as much. And it doesn't look like the RPM does either, so, because we go under about 250 RPM, just, actually, no, that's an exaggeration. But yeah, you kind of have to go 55 because people are a little bit bananas, so. Anyways, enough about this automobile stuff. I really think there may be something to this idea that everybody emits an aura or some kind of magnetic field, because I just see it way too often that people act so differently around different people, and it seems to be unconscious. It seems to be, where I wonder if people were confronted about it if they would have even noticed, because I notice a lot of people don't notice anything. You know? That's what I notice. Is that a lot of people don't notice anything. And so I wonder if people even think about or contemplate this thing. What's the thing? No, I'm joking. Sorry, I just, again, that like keeps happening. My mouth just shuts and then I start thinking. I guess I don't understand why people, because this is the third time somebody's done that. Why would you flash the person and then just change lanes anyway? Like what, I don't, if you're gonna change lanes, why wouldn't you have just changed lanes? What is the point of flashing me? Like, is it just like to like get under my skin or something? I don't understand. You know, but of course nobody else is thinking about the long-term effects of driving. And it's just so funny to me because it's like, how much faster are these people going? I can see it, you know, if I'm going 50, 55, they may be going 60. It doesn't really seem like that much of a speed difference. Like, I'm looking at the cars in front of me. They're still not really that far ahead. But, I mean, yeah, we know nobody's even thinking that far. But I'm just saying, I think it's funny because, like, going 60 instead of 50, it just doesn't seem like that crazy. I don't know, though. Like I said, it may make, like, a minute. You may get to work, like, a minute faster. It's interesting. I don't know. It's very interesting to me. I woke up pretty early but stayed in bed. I could have got out. I mean, if I took a shot of brine, I probably would have got out. Yeah, I woke up a lot earlier than usual, but just felt like relaxing. Sorry, I had to scratch my face. I hope that didn't come through obnoxious on the mic. You haven't heard me talking about the golden age too much, have you? Yeah, I haven't been thinking about it so much, honestly. I don't know how much it matters. I mean, it's just like, pretty sure I have all my thoughts recorded. I hope I have them all recorded because I don't even care about the golden age anymore. I'm in the present age, you know what I mean? I'm happy to be alive. So, we're on the present age. Present. Yeah, I don't know. I actually feel a little bit tired, though. Kind of weird. I mean, the brine... the brine's still, like... I have more energy. I have more... I feel like the brine, the sodium, it gives me more bodily energy, if that makes sense. But I still feel kind of tired, so I wonder, because I didn't check my sleep performance, so I wonder how that's looking, because maybe it's not looking too good. Completely possible. Completely possible. But you see, we're yawning a lot. I don't know what's happening. I'm getting tired at a rapid pace. Why do I think that's funny? It's just funny. I wonder if we will be at record-breaking territory. I wonder. Wonder if it's enough to be record. Yeah, I feel like excessive and deep yawns. I mean, these are deep yawns. Luckily, I'm at work soon. I won't have to be driving like this, but it's weird. Very weird. Maybe I'm running a little low on water. Because I just realized I don't even think I drank at all from my... Usually during the car ride, I'm drinking a lot. But no, I'm not. I think that's a mixture of the brine and the milk. Because both of those things are very hydrating, especially mixed together. So... yeah, it's all pretty good. I can't believe it myself. Like, I don't even need a car water bottle anymore, probably. I mean, I'm still going to have it because it's a good idea to have the car water bottle, but I don't know how much I need it now because the salt makes me less thirsty. So yeah, everybody is just a big bunch of liars. People who say salt makes them more thirsty, it probably doesn't. You can probably tell them that they're lying, and that even if they insist, tell them to do some experimentation, because salt does not make you more thirsty. As long as you're getting a sufficient amount of water, like... obviously, if you don't have enough water, like you're not drinking enough in the first place, salt would probably make you thirsty. But if you're actually drinking a sufficient amount of water and you genuinely believe that salt makes you thirsty, you're probably just wrong. You're probably wrong, and you're getting it mixed up, because most things that are salted that you would find in modern society happen to be carbs, so popcorn, French fries, and it's absolutely the carbs, as in the popcorn, the corn, the starch, or the potato, another starch that make you thirsty, which is why I don't know that I really want to eat that stuff anymore. No starches, because starches just don't seem good to me at all. They don't seem to have there's nothing conducive to the body that goes on with the consumption of starch. I doubt I'm alone in that regard, because I think a lot of health people probably don't eat potatoes or what else am I thinking of? Corn. Yeah, I don't think so. So my intuition, I think, is accurate. Now, sweet potatoes, some health people probably eat. I'm talking about regular potatoes. I just don't. I don't think they're good. They have a very high sugar spike, and again, most even like carrots, all that junk does. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is, It is what it is. Junk. Yeah, that's kind of sad, but there's that saying, don't cry over spoiled milk, or something like that. That's kind of what I thought of when I left Yeah, it's because I'm not used to milk. I am pretty responsible with things, but I'm sadly still human, and then also, when it comes to doing things new, I'm not really good at them. Like, I end up being good once I have more of a routine about it, but before the routine is established, it's not really too hot. Like, it's not really great, It's hard for me to... But I mean, I feel like that's for anybody. It's like hard to start a habit. So I don't know why I'm acting like that's a me thing, but to me, I guess it feels more obvious or something. Like it feels like more of a. But I think with a lot of people, that's probably a shared experience or something. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it would be, though, a shared... Yeah, it probably is. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, so that's why it happens. I mean, I'm usually pretty conscious and cognizant of those sorts of things. I'm not typically getting myself messed up over them or anything like that, but wow, the deadly light. Oh my gosh, the deadly light. Well, our light looks looking great. Everything's looking great. Actually, nope. Not great. Not great. Well, actually, usually this light, I was going to call it the bad light, but I don't think it deserves such blasphemy. to be called the bad light. I mean, it's usually not the bad light. Just crazy how much more intelligently things could be designed, and how I have the answers and all that, and nobody cares. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes any sense, you know? That's just the truth of it. Just nothing makes any sense. But we did pretty good. Light-wise, I think we did pretty good, but not perfect. Because when you get the perfect light... Whoa! I don't know, this truck just scaring me. He was like turning, so I guess he wanted to come out a little bit, but it was making it dicey. What was I talking about? I don't know what I was talking about now. We're doing good today, though. I think we're gonna end up getting gypped, though. We're probably gonna get gypped a minute. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's possible, but it just seems to be happening recently. And it's not fun. Yeah, we'll probably just lose it, but it'll still be a good time. It'll still be the best time all week, I think, so. Wow, this turn, I'm like never slowed down enough for it, but I guess actually, they took my space. They're taking my space. So we have to do the alternate space. Alright, let's try to do this here. I think that's about right, yeah. That's kind of how we like it. Here we go. Yeah, so it's fine, because it wasn't going to be a rush anyway, because of the whole messing up my space thing. I wonder how well I parked this, though, because it doesn't seem like the best job, but what can you do? I mean, I'm not a perfect man. A pretty good time. We got here a good time. It's nice it's already Wednesday. That's always nice, you know. Alright, what else is there to do? My usual things, I guess. Alright. The alternate spot. I wonder if it's... No, I'm not going to say that. Alright, well... I guess we'll just get the thingies up. And we will be about our business. Business as usual, you know. Alright guys, it's been schla, but now it's time to buy schla. So, see you schla.